Okay, so everyone's back, right? Okay, so we're talking about the entrance. Yeah, and Del's gonna be like, I agree. We should go in by the cargo bay door area.
Besides, it would probably let us at least get in through the gate before we can start shooting.
Wait, are we taking the ship now? I thought we were going on foot.
Oh yeah, we're going on foot. I forgot about that.
Well, if we're going on foot, we should probably head out soon, since it's going to take us a while to get there.
Well, I mean, I imagine we're going to park nearby.
Well, there's a lot of grassland. There isn't really a good spot to hide it. We're parked pretty much as close as we're going to be able to get, I think, without being spotted by something.
Yeah, like 3.5 miles. Not too far.
So, like, yeah, we could walk there, or jog, or whatever.
I did draw this map north-south, as you probably assumed, because that's how most maps are drawn. So the cargo thing is on the south side, and you guys are on the north side.
So we'd have to circle around. We just use our self-fuel generators to get in close. We smash through the gates. Take control of the prison, rescue the prisoners.
Oh, we don't have to smash through the gates. I can just open them from the inside. Take like 5 seconds.
Or that also works.
We also have lightsabers. I don't imagine that whatever chains or locks or keeping the gate closed are resistant to that. So we can just cut it open.
You forgot one thing in your little plan. Not every one of us has stealth field generators.
Dirk, do you still have yours?
I loaned it to Kalani. Kalani, do you have it? He looks at you.
You're distracted. What?
Dirk is asking you for his stealth field generator that you lost.
Well, I'm not sure which one was the one that was destroyed, but, here's just...
Like, well, Dirk's not coming with us, so I was hoping he, had one that Gerard could use.
I mean, I figured out how to go invisible without the stealth field generator, so I could just give that to him to use.
Well, then that will work.
So, what's going on? What am I doing with the stealth generator?
No, you're keeping yours. We're using them to get close. We're using them to approach the prison.
But I owe it back to the Dirk.
Yeah, but Dirk is staying on the ship and doesn't need one right now.
You can
Looks
give it back
Dirk.
later.
Yeah, because even though Dirk doesn't need one, he did just ask Kalani what happened to his. So she needs to explain that.
Yeah, that's true. You need to explain. Like, okay, go on, give it a go.
Well, I'm considering the one that I've still got as his. Whichever one actually...
So what do you do?
I was trying to give it back to him, but... what?
Okay, Dirk takes it back. Thank you.
Oh, Dirk, the reason I asked is that we are going to need them, and you're staying on the ship to help fly the ship, so we need self-field generators to approach the prison.
But do you know that...
Doesn't everybody have one?
Did Dirk not hear Gerard say not everybody has stealth field generators?
Oh, right, he did hear that. So he says, oh, okay, here you go. And he hands his to Gerard.
Okay.
I
This is getting confusing.
Wait. Well,
None of us know yet.
yeah, Eagle, you didn't tell anyone that the other one was actually broken. You just handed his back. So none of us know that you don't have one now.
Just gonna
Except
be
for
really
Ariel.
awkward when we start walking.
I think I did say that the other one was broken, but here.
Oh, I thought that was out of character.
Eh,
Your generator is broken, Kalani.
Kaz unbuckles his and hands it to Kalani.
okay, now this shuffling around is getting really confusing.
Remember to give it back.
You sure you don't need it, because?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, then let's go.
Okay, everybody roll stealth.
With advantage, right?
Yeah, if you have a self-heal generator with advantage.
Hey, roll use the force.
Oh, goodness, that was a terrible roll.
Or do I need to use your roll use the force first?
Wait, do you have the stealth, the cloak skill?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll cloak if you want to.
I don't have the macro, so I'll just use the force.
And Ariel can use cloak if she wants to too.
And I'll just maintain it from round to round. I'll be moving slower, but
Yeah.
We're so bad at stealth.
Those rolls make Elon cry. That just...
Okay, so you get +5 bonus to your stealth roll from that roll.
Well, I'm not the worst roll player. Oh.
I'm not going to activate the cloak till we're closer. Instead, I want to hang back towards the back of the group and make sure we're not followed. No one sneaks up on us, so I'll be a couple paces behind everyone.
So as we're going, I'll be like, Jella, when we, and Dirk, when we come, we're going to need you to come pick us up, and we'll probably have some prisoners to take with us.
also
Okay, we could
Bob
probably
should
fit a
probably
number
stay
of
behind.
prisoners on board here.
I'll turn to Bob before we go and say you're pretty damaged. I don't want to take you out there before we get you fixed up.
Affirmative. I will guard the ship.
Exactly what I was hoping you would say. And then vanishes.
I'm just trying to record what everybody's stealth score was so we know.
Well, John might get, like, sniped by, like, a person, like, 2 miles away, while invisible.
That grass is moving funny. I'm gonna take a pot shot at it.
All right, so we're going. Oh, we should also tell. Oh, I guess they said that once we call for pickup, then they'll be ready for pickup. Never mind, we're good. You can just go.
Does everyone see a black square?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, the map is a little bit cramped because I ran out of space on the map making program thing I was using. So there's a white border around the map to fit more stuff.
It's the grass on Ventween is white. Don't worry about it. Instead of like Kentucky bluegrass, Ventweenian white grass.
I was thinking more like, the zones in Skyrim where, snow just kind of stops and there's grass, and then the grass just kind of stops and then there's snow.
This area of the planet has some very unique weather.
This is actually like a white limestone little part of rock here that's sticking up through the grass.
Uh-huh.
There it is.
I think someone drew these nice black lines on it. Okay, so right over here is the gate through the wall that extends all the way around. And there's like a small building right here.
Like a guardhouse?
Yeah, kind of like a guardhouse.
Sweet.
You guys can roll perception if you want to see some more stuff. Or attempt to see some more stuff.
It's a trap.
How would we do that? My rolls.
Well, I'm glad we took Kalani with us.
Okay, John, the little droid flies out and starts hovering behind your left shoulder.
I'm just getting these garbage rolls out of the way right now.
Yeah, so we can
I
just
don't
get all nat 20s on our attack rolls.
I don't care about stealth, and I don't care about looking at anything. I'm ready to shoot.
John, you take any of the rocket launchers?
Okay, so Kalani notices that there are 2 turrets, like laying, or like turret ports, like laying in the ground that could like pop up with turrets.
I will quietly point these out to everyone. Maintaining stealth.
I thought,
But
So I think the two of the people with laser swords should stand on top of them and then stab them through when we start the attack.
Yes, let's just alert the entire base that there are people assaulting it.
Listen, we didn't come up with any plans. That was the entire plan right now is a frontal assault. We're not being subtle about this. The time for subtlety is over. If we were going to be subtle, we had time to plan for that. We didn't.
You guys see these 2 turrets pop up from the ground.
John,
Roll initiative.
I ain't sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we were going to attack anyway. Like,
I ain't sorry a little bit.
Okay, is everybody in the turn order?
I am.
Yes, everybody's in the turn order. And there's no NPCs here with us to
forget
accidentally
about?
forget about.
we didn't
Everybody-
take the NPCs into the middle of danger this time, guys.
That means they can't help you out.
Shh.
Okay.
Okay, so Del, it is your turn.
I guess I'll move forward a little bit. Yep. All right, that's my turn.
Gerard.
Okay. I will. Since we're doing this also stealthily, I'm going to rip that one, or use move object on that one. Let's see what happens. Before I decide to, completely dismantle your entire base, let's make sure I can actually hit first. That's 18 squares.
Wow. 18 squares is a lot of squares. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Now you truly understand his power.
Okay, roll use the force.
Well.
Okay, colossal object, yeah.
Bye-bye, turret.
Yeah, so you rip this turret out of the ground. What do you try to do? Which direction do you throw it?
To the south of it. Back towards us. I'm basically pulling it towards us.
Why?
Because
So it can attack you better, obviously.
No,
I
because
mean,
if
it's
it's,
ripped out of.
yeah, if it's not connected to the
I'm
base,
joking.
it literally cannot fire.
It's not connected to the power source anymore, pretty sure.
There's that, and if it's closer to us, somebody else could use it to fling it at somebody. That kind of thing. And then I'm going to move 6 squares.
Okay, because
Kaz realizes that we're abandoning all stealth at this point. And let's see, that's my full movement, but since I'm going in a straight line, might as well just move up all the way to the fence. Can I see anything from here?
yeah, it's like a solid wall, so you can't see through it. It's not like a chain link fence or anything. But you can see there's a door to the guard post over here.
Don't go near the door.
Oh, don't worry. I don't need a door.
Okay, Kalani.
Um. Oh, I don't know. Should I stick with the? I don't know. Should I charge all the way up? What? I don't know.
It's up to you. What does Kalani want to do?
Well, lightsabers come out. First of all, what is that?
Don't look at it, Kalani. It's a trap. Just focus on what you're doing.
Can't watch it because I'm recording.
Yeah, so you can run forward 12 squares if you want and take your lightsabers out.
Yeah, I think I was just gonna go with that.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 is there. There.
Okay, because you see, and Kalani actually can see too, and the Mirror Lucans can see. Everybody, well, I don't know, maybe Del can see. Actually, John might be able to see from that angle. Basically, everybody sees the door of the guardhouse open. I need to go away. And some people come running out. And this is where the fun begins.
Hold, who goes there? You ripped up our turret. What are you doing that for? Well, I believe you needed a new flower plot right about here. You needed a nice little space for the garden.
Okay, so they attack Kaz.
They? I see one person. Oh, there's the other one.
Yeah. But I'm going to do something. So I don't think it hurt.
Okay. And there are 3 other guys who fire out and pass their comrades through the open door at you.
Yeah, cover. Also, let me see. We'll do 3 damage to him. Take the shield rating down. That one will also take the shield rating down and deal me 11 damage. And I wish I had responded faster with my idea.
So the guys are attacking Picard. I thought he was invisible.
Not with me just running out like that.
Yeah, if you do a full sprint, it basically negates all your stealth. Because he doesn't have a self-hit generator, also he was using the cloak ability, but you have to maintain it. So he couldn't do that while sprinting. Yeah, okay, so Ariel, your turn.
Okay, I'm at 89.
I'm trying to stay stealthy.
Okay. John, your turn.
Obviously, I'm gonna shoot a grenade at them fellers. So what? Just roll. I didn't set up a macro. Just roll.
Yeah,
one
I
d20.
added it to your character sheet during the
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Okay.
What is your point? What is point blank range on this? Is it like 50 squares, right? Or something ridiculous?
I don't know.
Point blank for heavy blaster
I
rifle?
think it's 30, isn't it?
30 squares? Yeah, I think that's right. 30 squares. In other words, far greater range than I have. So.
Yeah, so where were you targeting the fire? Because it's like it can hit 4 squares. You can't hit all 3 of those guys. Do you want to hit to the 2 to the left or the 2 to the right?
Yeah, 2 to the left.
2 to the left? Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. The person in the middle, gets hit, and the person on the left also like collapses to the ground.
Is it a heavy weapon?
Is what John's weapon?
Yeah. It's 50 squares is point blank
50
range.
Okay.
So absurd.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the definition of point blank is kind of strange.
Well, it's even more broken when Ajax gets his hands on a rifle.
Yeah, Ajax the sniper, Alon's the gunslinger. And like long range, Ajax is like the killer. But it's
You guys, look at how smart you guys are. None of you are within like a square of the other person, so the auto fire of the turret can't hit more than one person. That was so smart of you guys.
And I'm still invisible, I would like to mention. I am still.
Yeah, you and Gerard and Ariel are invisible. So I guess since it technically saw John, that's what prompted this. It's gonna shoot at John.
Oh wait, I retconned and I yelled out, "For the 3 people eventuating!" and then I fired my grenade. That's what I did.
Okay. Yep. The camera caught that all on fire.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, and then your cry was so awesome that the turret tries to shoot at you, but just shoots like right into the ground instead of at you. Okay, Adele, your turn.
What's the range on move object?
It should be.
12
the normal
squares.
one should be 12 squares, but you can only move
Okay.
6 squares after that.
Okay, so I can pick up the one that's over there. Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
It's the easiest way to disable them.
Apparently you can.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, where do you
gonna
want to throw it?
clearly at the guys that are standing that ran out of the door foolishly.
Wait, I can't click on them if I put that on top of them. Okay, the person in the middle wearing the officer's robes gets clipped by it, but she manages to sort of not be completely killed by it, whereas the other guy's like flattened underneath of it.
Yeah, can I make it so like I push it kind of like up closer to the wall, so it's not like in the way of the door completely.
Okay, Gerard.
Okay, so, okay, I'll just move, let's go 12 squares forward. There's not much else I can do. But right now, I want to save some of my guns for later.
Gerard has guns? So uncivilized. Okay, because...
Okay. Well, I want to be showy here. Because why not? So, do you remember how many damage dice you have to roll for an explosive charge?
Please, not on me.
Of course not.
Yeah, but what happens if you fail?
Well, I mean, that's up to the GM.
Yeah, I
It
think
only does
for
one
my-
square,
for
yeah.
my- yeah, I think you have to roll mechanics in order to lay an explosive charge. I don't think you can just set it off.
Not lay it from what I remember. I'll go back and look it up. Nope, it's not saying that. If I roll mechanics for explosives, what that does is double the damage if I meet the target DC that you set.
Yeah, well, because explosive charges are really only meant for demolishing structures and stuff.
Yeah, but all you have to do is stick a detonator cap in it, and then like,
Well, no, an
and
explosive
then pull the
charge
trigger.
is
basically.
self-contained. It's already got all that stuff on it. It's the
Yeah, well, I mean,
detonator
normally to
requires
attack,
that.
you need some sort of roll. So for the explosive charge, just a mechanics roll instead of an attack roll.
Well, I mean, I have to hold space.
Oh, where are you gonna teleport it then?
right on his head.
Whose head?
Is he still alive?
Yeah,
that dude's
still alive.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right on his
sure,
head.
you can do that.
What's the blast radius?
1.
It's 1 square.
Oh, okay.
So I just point at him and say, "Die." No, I say explode, and then and then, well, what? Let me look at the damage roll again.
If
There we
stupid
go.
Discord would stop popping up right in front of my roll 20
Oh,
chat box, I could click on my thing and roll that.
You can make it so it doesn't pop up the box in the corner.
And
Oh, really? Yeah, so that person's
where in the
body
settings,
just goes
but there
flying into a bunch of tiny pieces.
at the moment that happens, I look at the other guys through the door, and I say, "Surrender now or explode too."
Okay, you can roll persuasion as intimidate off of that.
Can't hurt to try. Not a bad try, actually.
Okay, 2 of them immediately throw down their guns. Yeah, the middle guy is the one who's still holding a gun. Okay, Kalani.
Running forward, I guess. What is? What is going on exactly?
So 2 guys inside the building have thrown down their guns after I just exploded a guy, and there's 1 guy with a gun holding his gun in there, and the door's probably blocked partially by that turret. Where is the door?
That about sums it up. Where's what door?
It's in the center of that. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, basically, it's that whole area. If you can see through it, that means you can walk through it, basically. Since I made this map in a different program, I don't have fancy doors I can actually move. I can only move the line of sight blocking shadows.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else to do. How are we gonna get through the main gate?
Open it.
Yeah. How do we open it?
The guardhouse after we killed the guy who's not surrendering.
Okay, the guy who didn't surrender reaches down to his belt and throws a grenade at you guys, at you and Gerard.
Wonderful.
Hits the
would like-
turret. Hits the turret that was up coming out of the
Oh, yeah, it bounces back into him from the turret. That would be amazing.
No, since he was aiming at all of us, since we're force users, we just all
Okay.
kind of went whoosh, flicked with our fingers and used the force to push it back.
Yeah, it just flies into the air and explodes like a firework.
You idiot, I told you to surrender or explode.
Okay, Ariel.
That's it.
Okay, John.
I guess I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk. And that's all.
Okay.
Wait, is there anybody? Well, never mind. I can't shoot anyways. Never mind.
Okay, Del, your turn.
Oh yay! I get my move object back. Sweet.
I imagine
Nice.
that's on the not surrendering guy.
Yeah, that's on that surrendering guy.
Okay. He clutches his head and like screams, and the other two people who were backing away after the explosion like look at him, and then they look at all of you guys, and then they're like holding their hands up and waving them, like gesturing, like, "Look, our guns are on the ground. Don't attack us."
Oh, if I see them doing that, I'll be like, open the door.
They just stand there and they're like, "We can't. Don't shoot us. Don't attack us. Please don't attack us."
Why can't?
Okay, Drat, your turn.
In that case, Geralt will look at them and say, "Thank you for acquiescing to our request. Where do we open the door?"
The guy who didn't surrender says, "Republic scum! No one can open that door except the officer you just killed. There's no way you're getting inside the prison now. It's already on lockdown. What kind of fools just storm a prison?"
Gerard, I think you can fix this.
What'd you say?
I said, Gerard, I think we don't really need the door to open using its normal mechanisms.
Oh, this is true. I was just trying to be polite.
From
Now-
far away, I overhear the conversation. I yell, "Hey, chop his arms off! See if that changes his mind."
That can be arranged, and I ignite my lightsaber.
The two guys who surrendered like back away, and the guy who's not surrendering sort of like involuntarily like flinches. But the two guys in the back, they say, "No, he's telling the truth. We can't open the door. Don't shoot us. Don't maim us."
Leave the surrendering to it alone, but you can't leave someone behind who's gonna be a problem to shoot us in the back.
For that, I will let you decide how to tie them up. I'm going to start working on the door, unless you wish to blow it up.
We don't need to blow it up. We can just lift it, rip it off its hinges.
That is true.
Would you like some help?
Oh, we could. Let me check something first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would like to.
Okay, is anybody gonna attack the guy who didn't surrender?
I think we all consider him a
I'm gonna.
threat.
I'm-
At least us two.
I'm not considering him
Okay,
a
we're
threat. I'm going
turns then.
to.
Okay, Kalani, your
I'm going-
turn.
To
I
however
fully
try
intend to attack the guys that did surrender.
loot.
Wait,
I'm
you're
gonna try-
skipping our turn.
Okay, fine. We won't skip your turn. What are you guys gonna do?
I was going to
Overlapping.
try to
What?
loot the guard that they pointed at.
Okay.
I mean, the one that got blown to smithereens.
Yeah, assuming I could find.
What
possible-
access card? I don't know. Picard blew him to pieces.
Yeah.
that's bad idea. I was just suggesting move object.
Yeah, if I can find the card, okay, I'll use the card if there is one. If not, yeah, move object.
Okay, you can roll perception to look for a card.
Yay, we all know how well my perception rolls are.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, you don't see any card.
Okay, then I will move the door then, I suppose, with help from Paquez. I'm assuming it's probably a colossal size being held down, so it's... No, yeah, colossal size being held down, so yeah.
So hold action to use move object on my turn when I use move object.
Pretty much. That way we get a bigger bonus or whatnot.
Okay, you guys can both go ahead and roll move object. Yeah, Gerard, you seem to do most of the work, but Pakaz is able to help you wrench off the wall.
Yeah, like I'm working on the hinges and stuff that connect it.
Yeah, Pakaz weakens it, and then you just rip it off the hinges. Where do you want to put it?
Off to the side, kind of neatly, laying on the grass.
Like over here?
Yeah. I just forcefully ripped the door off the hinges with Pakaz's help, and then just lay it gently on the side. Polite.
Okay, there's the door.
What were they serving for lunch today?
Is that another door?
Yeah. If you guys remember my map I drew, I said there were 2 walls
Yeah,
around
I
the
remember
place.
that right after I said that.
Okay, Kalani.
So that last guy still hasn't surrendered?
Nope.
Drop your weapons. Now. And I will ready an action to attack him if he does not. So
Okay, I
he
think it's
better
a standard
surrender.
action to attack him or to try to intimidate him.
Oh.
So I don't think you can technically do that.
Bother. Well, whatever.
Okay, you can roll persuade to try to intimidate him. Do you want to use a force point? Okay, he looks at you and quivers and then drops his weapon and puts his hand over his head. Alright, fine, cat, I surrender. But it still won't do you any good. We can't open that door. And like as he's saying that, he like looks over and then it's like right when the other 2 are like ripping the door off of its hinges. And he just stops what he's saying. Okay, Ariel.
So there's another door.
Mm-hmm.
I can get in here though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, roll perception. Do you want to use a force point?
Ounce of prevention.
I mean, I rolled a 19. That's pretty good. And besides, I may need to use my other translator.
Okay, as you step through where the wall was, there's a giant explosion at your feet. So I don't think that goes over your reflex defense. So you take half of the 39 damage, as there's like a mine that explodes underneath you. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Sir, can I see anyone beyond the doors?
You're sort of distracted by almost being blown up. But yeah, you saw some people behind the doors. One person who may or may not have been force sensitive.
Who minds a doorway? I mean, really. Yeah, I guess I'll just pick myself up. Try and tuck myself against the door. Or against the wall here.
Okay. John?
Alright, can I see any alive people?
Can your token see alive people?
What I'm asking, I
yeah,
tell,
you can
I
see
can
Kalani.
see 3 guys. No,
Under
no,
the turret, those are all dead.
Okay, so I can't see any living enemies. From
No.
Okay.
I mean, we were obviously yelling at people inside the box.
Yeah, now you can see 3 living enemies. They're all holding their hands over their head with their weapons on the ground. Do you want to do anything?
No, that's 12 squares.
Okay.
I'll
Dell.
kill them next turn.
Okay.
I gotta check for mines.
I just look at them and say, do not panic. We'll all die.
You really say that?
Roll a terrible perception. But I'm looking for mines.
Yeah, you don't see any mines.
Yeah, John, was that actually in character?
Yep.
But
So so this turret is like 2-ish squares-ish big, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can I like pick it up and like drag it along the ground?
Sure.
Wait, me and Dra take care of it when we rip that door open. It's big enough to put over the mines and explode them.
Will it fit in? That's true. Okay, I guess I'll just stand here then.
Again, I have to use talent or force point to call back my uses of move object now.
I've got more uses of it, so as long as I hit Colossal, I dump another point into it and probably do it on my own. Or, nah, that would be stupid to do that. Besides, I can't. But yeah, that's...
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll turn and yell to the surrendered people. Where are the mines?
Yeah, do you want to roll persuade?
Yeah, because I'm not. Well, actually, wait. I only used. Darn it! I shouldn't have moved forward before I checked, because now I can't. Never mind. Yeah, I guess I'll use persuade. Well, if I use mind trick on one person, it can. It's not a full round action.
Oh, the lawyering
Right.
starting up.
So
What? Didn't catch that. The what's starting up?
the lawyering.
Ah.
So I can hit. Is that in range?
Yeah.
The wall of text.
Giant wall of text.
Wall of
Fits
text.
enemy.
Okay. Yeah. You will tell us where the mines are.
The mines are out everywhere, littering the inside of those two walls.
Great. Okie dokie.
Okay, Gerard, your turn.
Yeah, with the lightsaber still ignited, Gerard is going to turn and walk towards the surrendered people and say, "Is there another way past this door?"
The belligerent guy says, "I already told you the prison's on lockdown. There's no way you're getting in. You should just surrender now."
And I'm going to use my action to intimidate him to tell us, "You will tell us now, or else I will show you what's worse than dismemberment."
Please don't tell us.
I believe.
Okay, roll persuade. Says, "Sure, I'll tell you the way to get around this door and just go up to the front entrance. Try that."
That's all I can do.
Okay, because
Forceland? Forceland probably would like set the mines off.
I mean, yeah, but we still need to get past the door and only set off some of them. If I can pick up the door, I can just turn the door over on its flat side and push it down on the ground. And then
I mean,
all the
aside
lights go off.
from Ariel still being inside the area. Yeah. Yes. You were
Well,
correct.
I will hold action to push it down until everyone is back.
Are you
I
gonna
was gonna
tell?
lob grenades in there.
I don't have grenades.
I was gonna lob grenades in there.
Well, I'm going to try and open the door. And you know what? Is that a colossal object?
yeah, we said it was a colossal object bolted down to the ground.
Okay, so I'll just throw a force point in there to increase the max object size of the object one category.
Okay. What do you want to do with the door?
I want to prepare to push it down onto the ground and set off all the mines, but not do it until everyone is out of the way.
Okay, sounds good.
So that would be bad.
Yeah.
As you flatten Ariel, and then Gerard comes and stabs you in the back.
Oh, he's not
Also-
going to stab him in the back. Gerard's going to cut his head off.
You mean
Okay,
from behind?
Kalani.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Well, John did just announce to the guys that they were going to die. That's probably the number one thing that you're paying attention.
Yeah, what? John, what?
I don't know what you think we're doing here, but we're at war.
And they surrendered.
I don't care.
Well, I do.
They didn't surrender to me.
I ain't going to say nothing.
What do you want to do to stop me?
Are you really going to do this?
Absolutely.
Now, can we
Who needs
focus?
enemies when you have friends? Okay, Kalani, what are you gonna do? Do I need some inspiring Jedi Knight theme music?
Can we not split the party again?
This is like when you're doing a Flashpoint in the Old Republic, and then people get to choose what they want to have the outcome be.
And it's
So
like a
that's
random
not
dice.
exactly random.
Yeah, it's like, which person is it going to be?
But you still get the points for whichever option you personally chose, which is good.
I'm not going to let you do that.
Interested to see what you're willing to do to stop me.
Lightsabers come up in a guard pose.
They all sort of like try to huddle behind you. Okay, Ariel.
Tuck it here. See those guys. See what's going on. I say, hey, aren't we on the same team here? Look, you two, I don't care what's going on here. We have got enough trouble with these guys over here. I want blades and weapons pointed that way. You three, get in the back corner and tie yourselves up, now.
Roll Persuade. Yeah, they start moving off into the corner.
Alright, then I'll lean up against the wall, kind of holding on to what's left of my meaty leg.
Okay, John, your turn.
Looks like you vile cowards have got an advocate. You haven't escaped. I'll be back for you. And then I look over at Ariel and I say, you step on a mine?
A little bit, yeah.
Looks like you got lucky. I've seen mines take a man in half.
Yeah, well, thank the Force. I felt it just before it went off.
Okay, I load another grenade in my grenade launcher while I glare at Kalani.
Okay. Del.
Alpha Cows, are you going to drop it on it or what?
I plan to. I don't know about the turn order and stuff. I would have dropped it immediately. Or actually, I would say step back just in case.
Yeah,
I'll step
okay, so
back.
you drop it.
And I will step back too on my turn.
Yeah, so you drop it, and as you do, there's a humongous like shockwave as like a bunch of explosions go off, and the door just like breaks into a ton of pieces, and shrapnel just goes flying everywhere.
But I think the door flies upward like 30 feet.
Yeah. But it also breaks into shrapnel as it does so. So there's like a raining debris field crashing down on you guys. And then as some of it lands back further along inside parts of the wall, there's other explosions that go off as well from the left and the right. And as the smoke clears, you guys see that there's a figure standing there holding a lightsaber on the inside.
Oh, good. They came to us.
Great.
But what else exploded?
I'm guessing the
Mines
other
and the
mines.
Yeah. So there's 2 walls all the way around the compound, and there's mines inside, from what the other guy said.
9 + 2 + 5. This is a higher level enemy, guys. Be careful.
That's cheating.
Oh, wonderful.
Don't worry, I'll just force grip him, and then Pakaz can just rain down death upon him, and we're good. And like everyone can just attack him, and we'll be fine.
Or we could just both mine shard him,
My chart doesn't do that much damage. I can take away his actions.
unless he's a boss.
Okay, so yeah, he holds out his hand and shoots Force Lightning at. Hold on, we need to determine because you guys are both equidistant from him, pretty much.
That and where exactly is he? Because we can't see him on the map.
I thought I moved. You can't see him.
Nope, we can't see him.
What?
Nope. Fine,
Oop.
I blocked.
Our vision stops at the second box.
I moved the thingy though.
Not for us.
Yeah, it's moved. It's over
Nope.
there, laying next to the second wall that you guys moved.
Nope.
Maybe there's another thing.
Yeah, when I use my ability to see what your character can see, I can see inside there.
Okay.
Maybe everyone needs to reload the page.
That's
I
what
will
I
try
was
that.
thinking, but that's about the only thing that should work.
Can I use obscure on him? He's within 12 squares, right? He's attacking
Yeah,
me, right?
he's within 12 squares.
He's attacking me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to be able to click on. Can you roll the macro for me? Because it's like one of the targeting ones, and I can't see him to click
Yeah, I
on
can
him.
do that.
Yep, reload worked.
Oh, goodness gracious. Great roll. Yeah, I'm going to use a force point on that. Oh, no, I
It's not
can't.
your
It's
turn.
not my turn. It's not my turn. Yay!
You can't do more than one reaction to an attack.
Oh, sure. Then I roll a 19. Fun.
Get to go right after it. Come on.
Okay, so you take 29 damage. Move -1 on the condition track. Did any of you try reloading the page? Can you see him now?
Yeah, I can see.
I did. I can.
Okay, perfect. So, Patel, your turn.
Please hold every refresh of the page so I can see what's going on here. Goodness gracious, with all these terrible rolls, I am going to use a force point. Everybody still there?
I am
Sometimes.
here.
Wait a minute. What?
What is that roll? I don't like this.
You're. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's because your force point bumps it up to a 26.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you reach out and grab him with the force. Okay, Gerard.
Oh, I'm gonna use one swift action this turn and then 2 swift actions next turn to go back up the condition track.
Okay. Gerard, your turn.
Yeah. I'm considering. Are you gonna move him toward you, or can you not do that with force?
No, force grip doesn't move. I can just hold him stationary. But it takes away their standard action and move action, so he's pretty much worthless at this point.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. In that case, I'm going to move 11 squares and get right in. Whoa! Right in front of him. And then use my last square to move one step back. Whoa!